Hey there, boys and girls. This is Mr. Carl here again with another reading tutorial. Today we are going to be learning about evaluating. But before I jump into evaluating, I am going to start with a quick review. Today we're going to review some of the things we have covered, so let's jump into it. We have reviewed that we have a device inside our brain called the metacognition device. The way I want you to think about this device from here on is to think about the movie Inside Out. The movie Inside Out has many different characters that are housed inside the head. So, and each character has a specific role or a specific job. So that's how I want you to think about this device, okay? It's going to have different characters that are going to have different jobs that are going to help us with our reading. We have reviewed already predicting and making questions. So we're going to give this a name to the character and a image so that you can start connecting. So Paula is the predictor. So we have an idea how to make predictions. That is Paula. That's Paula's main job, to make predictions. Quincy, here's Quincy. Quincy's main job when we're reading is to be generating questions. He's the one that is coming up with the questions as we read. They all live inside this device. We have also learned about Clara. Clara's main job is to clarify. When you are confused, she kind of pauses and try to clear things up as you read. Remember, the way we do that, she gathers clues from the text, runs them through your life experience, and takes reasonable guess at what might be going on to clarify it. Today, our reading tutorial is going to focus on evaluating. You might be wondering, what in the world is evaluating? Well, evaluating is basically, think of it like a judge. Evaluating Eva is her name. So Eva's main job is to make judgments based on facts. So like a judge, she checks whether judgments are true or not true. But she mainly uses facts to make her decision. Eva does not fall for opinions or for people's feelings. She mainly uses facts. Eva, to make her judgments, also make sure those facts are coming from the text. So make sure those facts and details come from the text and not from people's feelings or opinions, or not just from people's life experience. So that is Eva's main job or main role when we read. You might be wondering again, what is the purpose of evaluating? How is that going to help me? Well, when you become comfortable evaluating, what this is going to do for you is going to help you become a logical thinker. What is a logical thinker? This is when you're able to distinguish whether an argument is a weak argument, whether an argument is a strong argument, not just when you're reading, but also when you're listening to people's conversation or when you're writing. You want to write You want to write selections or stories that are proven or that have strong factual information and are not based just on opinions or feelings. So we're going to jump right into the lesson. In the lesson, I'm going to show you how Eva does her job, evaluating. We're using the same story. You should be familiar with it. So we're going to move kind of quick. Before you start, make sure your device is ready and on. Here we go. They are going to give us $20 for it. I asked my sister Melba in disbelief. Are you sure? They say 20, my sister repeated. 30 if I throw in the old cabinet radio. Sold, we exclaimed in unison, giving each others a high five. We couldn't believe it. What was happening? All we did was post a sign that said garage sale, and our yard was swarming with shoppers. We sold a baby crib I had long since outgrown. We sold clothes, jewelry, dishes, antique records, whatever we could find around the house that was old and seemingly useless. I'm going to pause right here. I'm going to highlight some factual information that is coming from this paragraph right here. And I'm going to run them through my life experience, and I'm going to show you how Eva is going to make a judgment out of those facts. So, all they did, they post a garage sale sign. That's all they did. The way they phrase it, that's all we did, it seems that it was a fairly easy task. All they did was posted a sign. So that's my judgment that I'm making right here from this fact. Next, it says the yard was swarming with shoppers. Wow. So basically just posted a sign and there's tons of people. Lots of people. I'm writing my thinking that Eva is doing inside my brain so that you can see what Eva is thinking and how she's putting those facts together, how she's reasoning to make her final judgment. So, if they couldn't believe it, so that tells me they were excited. They were excited. It was easy and lots of people. So based on these three pieces of information, my final judgment that Eva's making is their yard sale was a success. I'm going to write the final judgment in green. So the final judgment based on those facts, when I put them together, is that the yard sale was a success so far. I'm going to show you one more time with the next paragraph. Mom and Dad were away on vacation, and we were determined to surprise them with money than they could ever make in one weekend. Each time the stock on the front lawn ran low, one of us would excitedly return to the house to find more items to sell. On one trip, we weren't quick enough, and a few of the customers came in after us. All right, let me pause right here. Eva's going crazy inside my brain, making judgments. So here are the facts that Eva is using to make this her judgment. So every time their stock ran low, they would excitedly return to the house for more items to sell. Well, based on that fact, they're bringing more stuff from inside the house, so that tells me, running it through my life experience, they don't have it pre-sorted. They're kind of getting or selling stuff as they go. So my judgment is based on that. Are they selling whatever? Right? Are they going to sell everything if people buy it? The other fact is they're bringing more items, so I'm wondering, are they selling everything? They're excitedly, so they're not worried. And the other fact here is that the main reason they're doing this yard sale is to surprise their parents. So, with more money, they're on vacation. So I'm making more connections here. So Eva's thinking, okay, their parents are away, so they're doing a yard sale while parents are away. It seems that they're selling whatever. If people would buy it, they would sell it. And based on the fact that they just want to surprise them with money, all those details again, it looks like they're willing to sell anything if people buy it. The other judgment here is the parents are away, so they're not being supervised, and they just want to surprise their parents with money. So my final judgment is Eva saying the outcome not good. Very likely they're going to get in trouble. So that is my judgment from those facts here. This should give you an idea, a feel, how to evaluate as you're reading. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.